OU Sports, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers.
For the 14th time in the last 20 years, OU football is going to open the season as a top 5 team. That is something. Preseason coaches poll released today. Defending champ Clemson, number 1, 59 of 65 first place votes. Alabama, Georgia, 2-3. And there are the Sooners, winners of 4 straight Big 12 titles, starting the year at number 4. Texas is 10, Iowa State 24. That's it for the Big 12. Sooners open preseason practice on Saturday. And welcome into sports, everybody. The offseason is over. Season number 15 of the Mike Gundy era getting underway this afternoon in Stillwater. The Pokes not in the top 25 to start the year, but since Gundy became head coach way back in 2005, OSU has won 121 games. That's more than Texas, Notre Dame, or Michigan. None too shabby. The Pokes, just a 7-win team 1 year ago. Gundy taking the blame for what he calls an undisciplined group. Priority number 1 this August, pick a quarterback. Spencer Sanders and Dru Brown competing for the gig.
How do they feed off each other in practice?
Oh, I mean, just competition. I'm guessing. I mean, when I was in those situations, I can only reflect back that you would want to compete. I mean, everybody wants to play, and so that's part of it. But it's in a unique position from the standpoint that you need to learn from each other, but also compete.
They got started early at 11th and Harvard. Practice number 1 this morning at Chapman Stadium. Seth Boomer and Zach Smith competing for the starting QB job. Smith, a Baylor transfer, big arm, but to win the job, he'll need to show command of the offense.
The number one, he's got to get in a good relationship with the receivers, them getting on the same page. Still got to get more comfortable with what we're doing offensively. He's got a good grasp of it, but now it's finding the defense. Where are these holes going to be pre-snap that's going to help me make decisions quicker, get the ball out of my hand, and then be precise and consistent with where I'm putting the football. He does have arm talent. Now it's all the other things that make up playing the position that make it difficult. There's a lot of guys that can throw it, but to play the position, you got to be able to think, you got to be able to operate when things are flying around you, and you got to stay calm and collective in that process.
We were allowed to watch the entire practice today, and that Golden Hurricane defense, much improved 1 year ago, might just take another big step forward in 2019. Allie Green, the 4th, with the highlight of the day, that pick 6 of Smith. 9 starters returned for first-year coordinator Joseph Gillespie. This group carrying itself with some swagger.
And I think the confidence level that they gained from last year, in addition to not being satisfied. Yeah, we made really good improvements, yet we're not nearly where we want to be. And they've got a lot of pride in what they're doing right now. Like you said, you hear them out there communicating, talking, and their level and their standard is continuing to rise each and every day. That's what we want out of them. They're going to make us better offensively. They're going to make each other better.
Former TU QB Dane Evans making his first start for the Hamilton Ticats of the Canadian Football League tonight. Hamilton visiting Saskatchewan. Evans and the Ticats trailing 13-9 in the 3rd.